Good morning, cross patchers, and happy election day to you poor people in the US. Good luck to you. Today, by popular demand, we are doing Christmas trees. Now, I've done a video on this before, but I've been asked to do it again. So we are doing folded Christmas trees like this. So that's the biggest version, and here's a baby version. So that's the back, that's the front, and here are some other colours for you to see. And here's another one, and behind me you'll see some hanging out. Let's grab this one. Here's a French general one. As I say on the pattern, a tree is for life, not just for Christmas. You can do it in any fabrics you want. You could do like Halloween ones, you can do spring ones, you could do summer ones. If you want the pattern is available on my website, and that's the pattern, but you don't really need the pattern because I'm doing the demo now so you can see how to make them. Okay, so I'm going to turn you down to the table in a minute, but what you will need to make the biggest one is two 6-inch strips of fabric, width of fabric, in contrasting colours. So for the red one here, you want a strip of the red and a strip of the cream, and you leave it as it's cut off the bolt, folded like that, and put it down on your table. And you're going to come down to the table to join me, like so. So here is my strip of fabric. Now all these are 60-degree triangles, okay? Now if you look on all your rulers, there will be a line on there that says 60, okay? So to cut a 60-degree triangle, find that 60 line, put it on a flat line, a straight line, horizontal line on your mat, and hey presto, you will get a 60-degree line to cut. So cut it on your strip as near to the end as possible so that you get all your 10 sets of triangles. Once you've cut it one way, the 60-degree line, as you can see, goes both ways. So you just turn it the other way around. So here's the 60, line it up with the bottom of your mat and with the point of your triangle. I'm going to stand up because I can't cut sitting down. And you'll just cut across like that, and you'll keep going down your fabric. So there's one cut. So now I'm going to turn it the other way around. I'm going to line it up with the point of my triangle again, and I'm going to cut another one off, and I'm going to keep going down until I've cut all my sets of triangles out. So let's do that one, and then let's get to the end and do the last one there. Okay, so when you've cut those out, keep this bit on the end, because I use those bits, those are the bits that will open out, and you've got plenty there to make the base of your tree. Let's grab the right red one so we're showing you the right colour. So the base of your tree, I've just used a red and a goldy coloured one, and I've just folded for the tree trunk. I just cut a strip and fold it in half. You can stuff that if you want. That one I stuff, and you can put buttons on the bottom of that if you want. So once you've cut them out, you want to match them into pairs, and you can see on the tree here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3 on the next row, 2 on the next row, and 1 at the top. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you want 10 triangle pairs. Okay, so you'll just join them right sides together, stitch them all round. Here's a greeny one I did earlier, leaving a gap to turn them out. Okay, so this is the green one, which is this one. So you've stitched all round, you've left a gap in there, turn it right sides out, and you will end up, let's move them out of the way, you'll end up with that. So you've got that side, that the other. Now when you're folding your triangles in, make sure you fold them all the same way so they all look the same when you've done them. otherwise you'd have one with green pointy bits and one with spotty pointy bits. So do them all the same way, she says, having learnt from my mistakes. Let's get the needle. Right, so once you turn them right sides out, press them well. I always say in the instructions, slip stitch the gap closed, but in reality I never bother to do it because you don't really need to. Put your cotton into one point of the triangle, and then you're going to gather up all 3 corners of your triangle. So I'm going to stitch that there, I'm going to stitch that into there, and I'm just going to pull it. Let's move that ruler out the way. I'm going to pull it like that, and then I'm going to flatten it down and make sure everything is evenly spaced. And then I'm going to put a few stitches in here to hold it in place. Okay, so put a stitch through each pointy bit just to hold them in place, because everyone will come up to them and pull them apart and say, "Oh, how did you make that?" So if you don't have several stitches in there, they will come apart. So for now we'll just do a couple of stitches, and then I'm going to put the needle back through the middle. So that's the front bit. Give it a press down with your fingers, and I'm going to turn that around. Green on a green board is not good, is it? So let's find a bit of gold to put it on. Hang on. Grab that so you can see it. So you've ended up with a hexagon. So now you've pulled the thread through the back, and you want to find the middle of each of these seams, not the folded seam, this seam, okay? And then you're going to put your needle back through the middle of that seam, and then turn it round, back through the middle of that seam, turn it round, and back through the middle of that seam, and then just pull it like so. Put a stitch back through the middle just to hold it, and then you can faff with the little pointy bits. There you go. So I've put this a stitch, let's put a couple just to hold it in place. If I'm making these in reality, I'd probably put go 5 or 6 times through the middle here. So, and you end up with a Christmas tree shape. So you can get a pair of scissors and just point out, put your scissors up there and just poke out your points. Where's my scissors? There they are. Poke out your points so they're nice and flat. That one's come out quite well actually. And that's one finished. So you just need to make 10 of those, and to join them together you just slip stitch them on these points here. Okay, so for the bottom row you want 4 on the bottom row, and then you move up the next level, and then you'll slip stitch them like that. You could just do 3 like that and make a hanging tree decoration. It's up to you. So when you stitch them together, 4, 3, 2, and then 1 on the top, and then just use your leftover scraps to make base shape on the bottom. Okay, I've just sewn that on the back there. Let me put you back up to eye level without dropping the camera everywhere. Hello, I'm back again. So I'll hold it up now and you can see the finished article, and then just put some buttons in the middle. I put them just in the middle of each one. You can put hanging jingly bells into the little holes. You can put another button on the top. You can put buttons on the little base. You can glam it up however you want. But they're really simple to make. They look really complicated, but they're not. A quick and easy Christmas idea. We'll come back next time and we'll recap on these ones as well. So this is a really simple Christmas tree, just using triangles. So again, you'd cut the triangles the same method. These are just smaller. These are little 2.5 inch ones. So we'll do those next time, and the same triangles will make these cute little Christmas mats as well. So we'll do them as well. But I've got birthday weekend coming up. It's my daughter's birthday Friday. We are granny sitting, having a sleepover with the 2 little ones Friday night. Sunday we're going out for lunch, and then it's my birthday next week. and I'm going down to see a quilt group in Pembrokeshire next Wednesday. I'm doing a Facebook Live if you're on the Crosspatch Facebook group quickly Sunday morning. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I said I'll do a recap and all sorts of things, so we're doing that Sunday morning at 9:30. Have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, and good luck, America. See you soon. Bye.